There really is no inside and outside world. As a separate person, we feel we live in here and we have this whole interior world that we make up and we believe exists. We believe we're good people or bad people, that others are good, and we have this whole internal dialogue that's just for us and we're too ashamed to put out there. We just keep it in here, and this is where we live. And then there's this outside world that we have secrets from, that we keep cut off from, and we maintain ourselves inside the body. And this is the way to suffering. We think waking up is about listening to Lisa or listening to speakers or reading books or understanding ideas, but actually, in a way, you could say waking up is becoming fully yourself. And when you become fully yourself, you forget yourself. You stop being yourself. It's like there's nothing removed from the experience. There's nobody that's removing themselves, trying to be something else. It's like a falling in to the experience. And the body becomes truly who it is, becomes 100% comfortable with what it is and what's appearing, and there becomes no internal and external world. In a way, you could say the behaviours and the actions of that person are the same movements as the outside. Like my speaking now isn't separate from the lampshade I see, the light, the window, the khaleesi, the sofa, the computer, the very, very important cup of tea. Very important. When you are someone, you're in here and you're removed, and this is like a falling out of yourself or a falling in love with yourself. Like, so you know when you're laughing or you're enjoying yourself, you totally forget yourself. You don't know, you're not thinking, oh my God, my laugh looks so ugly. You're just like, or whatever the laugh is. I like those ones, those laughers that eat themselves. Or when you're cycling, you forget yourself. Or when you're with your dog, you've forgotten yourself. There's no you in action anymore, yet the body is acting. And then this energetic divide stops, and then life is seen the way it is, which is in movement and is still simultaneously. And that there is nobody experiencing life, not a separate entity experiencing life, but God, wholeness, is experiencing itself. The divine is experiencing itself as form. And the divine is uncapturable in words. Sometimes in non-duality we make it sound cold. And when the divine manifests, it's love, total and utter love. Undescribable love. You could say the divine is love, but it's like almost when it manifests it turns into love. Before that it's indescribable, it's not a thing, but the manifestation of itself is total and utter love. Everything is dripping with love. This computer, the movement of this hand, the sadness, the joy, pity, the devastation, all of it is love when it's not seen from a personal perspective. Easy, easy, easy. And khaleesi is not identified, so she is always ready to celebrate with me. She's in a state of total giving. Aren't you? Even though you can be a grumpy mare to some doggies and some humans, you're in a total state of giving. This is why we love being with animals, because there's always a sense of giving. There's not this seeker that's trying to hold a sense of itself, to maintain a sense of itself.